today's episode of The Mess We Made, we talk tea. And welcome back, everybody, to this week's episode of The Mess We Made, or should I say, this bi-weekly episode of The Mess We Made. My name's Luigi.
I am Brian.
Yep. What's up?
And as you can see, Denzel is in chat mode. Let's see if he says I'm Denzel.
Denzel.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Hi. So, sorry, Denzel is remotely joining us for today. But we'll talk about that later. On the show today, please welcome, round of applause, Kamiya. Woo! This is,
Hello.
sorry, we don't have budget for effects, but
First.
yes.
That's
So
true.
a friend, an IRL friend of ours, and
Uh-huh.
we will be talking about some very, very interesting things after our fun facts sesh. So, would anyone like to bring out their fun facts, or shall I?
Who wants to go first?
Okay,
yeah, I
I'll
think
go first.
yeah, you can go.
So, in relation to what's happening, happy 1 year anniversary of the global pandemic. Did you know
Yeah.
that the U.S. government stockpiles over? We don't actually know the official count, but hundreds of thousands to millions of raw chicken eggs, because raw chicken eggs are the biggest ingredient in vaccines. Like, it's the base of a vaccine. But you know what the big caveat is? COVID vaccines don't use egg whites as a base. So the US government's stockpile of eggs to make vaccines, it's not being
For
used.
different illnesses.
Because I think the egg-based vaccine is for influenza,
Mhm.
and COVID is not an influenza virus, so they can't use the egg whites for, which is funny because they stockpiled all of those eggs, but can't even use them. Oh well, sad.
True.
Brian, Kit.
I have one. So I found out that a teacup and saucer used only once by Lady Gaga has sold for more than 6 million yen at auction.
What's 6 million
So-
yen in
That's
peso?
like 3 million pesos.
3 million pesos. Yeah, half. No.
3 million pesos.
Yeah, around
3
3
million pesos. So like with more than
Wow.
1,300 bids, like it was for charity. So like it garnered like more than 1,300 bids, and like the top offer was like a little over 6 million yen. Foreshadowing. Oh, okay. What's your question?
Brian, was it washed?
Ah,
I
Oh,
would think twice. If
I
it
don't
was
think
washed.
so. I don't think so. Yeah, I think
So she just
think
used
it's-
it once. The fact that she used it once.
Denzel's
Yeah.
saying what that mouth do.
what the oh, by the way, this was in 2011, so like
Oh, wow.
pre-COVID.
A long time
Pre-COVID.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wow.
that doesn't make things less disgusting if it was washed. Or
Yeah, but
But
yeah, it was for
for charity.
tsunami relief in Japan.
Understand.
Oh, that's
back
nice.
in
Okay.
2011.
Okay.
So yeah, there 6 million
Thanks,
yen.
Lady Gaga.
Unwashed
Very
Lady Gaga used.
Yeah, and Lady Gaga underrated.
Foreshadowing.
So underrated.
Especially the teacups that she uses.
Kit?
She should have worn it like her meat dresses.
True.
Teacup dresses.
Okay, Kit.
Okay, so according to UKT and the Infusions Association,
Oh, it's a
story
tea fact.
of this story of how tea was discovered in China was like the myth of Newton discovering gravity. Like he was sitting under a tree, or like he was watching a tree, and an
And
apple fell, and he's like,
yeah.
"Yo, gravity is cool, yo." Let me research on that. So apparently,
What?
there's a myth then that back in 273 37 BC, Chinese Emperor Shen Nung, he was sitting beneath a tea. He was sitting beneath a tree.
a
Not
tea
tea.
tree,
He
a
was
tea tree.
sitting beneath a tree, and then the tree was Camellia sinensis,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and one of the leaf fell into his cup. He's like,
Oh.
pretty good.
Cool.
So it's not. It's like a myth,
It's
like
not
those
real.
classic myths that that's how tea was discovered. But it's still interesting to think about.
Foreshadowing.
Denzel, do you have something? Do you have anything prepared? We just have to wait for him because he's a bit delayed.
Yeah.
Denzel is coming to us from the International Space Station.
Okinawa
Okinawa
people.
people.
Okinawa people. Okay, the Okinawans. All the Okinawans
Have the longest life
have the longest life
expectancy
expectancy
in the whole
In the whole world.
Also,
yes, I've heard of this.
Yeah, I've
Oh.
actually heard of that also. Like, you know how like
Because of their
because
diet.
of their diet.
Yeah, because they eat fish.
It's like it's all natural and it's very healthy. Denzel.
I like how everyone.
Oh no, we're wrong. They only
They
eat
only
till
eat
80% full.
80% full.
What?
Do
How
they
they
have like an
know?
Apple Watch or something that tells you that it's 80% full?
Okay. Thank you, Denzel.
Anyway, that's my fun
Thank you.
fact. Here's Wonderwall.
Thank you very much for that. I like how Denzel can
I'm reading
still
it out loud for the
Yeah, Denzel can still
Yeah, for
participate
the audio listeners.
even if he's coming to us from Mars. Cam, please share with us your fun fact with the class.
Yo, okay. So, oh my God, Kit, I love your fun fact because okay, so I did the Pecha Kucha presentation for work. So, Pecha Kucha is like 20 slides and then you get to discuss for 20 seconds each slide. So it's 2020 and then
Mhm.
the slides should only have pictures. Anyway, I did one and it's for teas and tequilas.
Hmm.
So
Ooh.
I have one quick fact for tea and then I have one for tequila. And I just like gave them like similarities and differences of the two beverages. So basically for tequila, in the 1600s in Spain, they used it as a remedy, a medicinal remedy for illnesses. Yeah, so tequila was called mezcal in Spanish. So they use that to cure. They rub it on infected parts. They literally use it as alcohol. They drink it like to remove rheumatic or something illnesses there. So that's super cool.
Ancient Spaniards getting lit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, I'm not sure if it's in Mexico.
Or Mexicans. Ancient Mexicans.
Oh
I'm
no.
getting the facts wrong. But I think it was a Spanish doctor. It was in Mexico, but it was a Spanish doctor. Anyway, my second fact would be about tea. So like what Kit said, it does come from Camellia sinensis. So we have like different types of tea, right? Black tea, green tea, white tea, yellow teas. All of those teas only come from one plant, and that's the Camellia sinensis plant. The only thing that differs about that is the oxidation. So the more it's exposed to oxygen, the more like intense it gets. So
What?
black tea has more oxidation. Green tea or white tea is not oxidated, I think, at all. So it comes from one plant, you guys. So
What?
kids could actually be a fact and not a myth.
Lies.
Yeah.
The myth is the story, but the
I
whole
feel
plant
betrayed.
is crazy.
Yeah. It's like it just comes from one plant.
I
So
didn't know
in the
that.
UK, it's regulated. Like they're the biggest tea drinkers, right? So it's regulated. So they only call those that are coming from the Kamiya sinensis plant as teas. The rest are tisans. It's like TISANES. So tisans are the ones that we usually call teas, but those are the ones that come from other sources like other plants, flowers, spices. So in the UK, you
Wow.
can't call those as teas. It's just tisans. So there's teas and tisans. So if you ever hear the word tisan again, that would pertain to herbal teas or those that come from flowers or fruits, etc. So the good shit
Damn.
is the Kamiya plant.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
legitimately something I had no idea about,
Same.
and a mind blown. What?
Yeah,
The
it's
next
just
thing,
fancy,
the next thing
right?
you're gonna tell me, like coffee comes from one bee.
One man. Denzel is here
Denzel
to
shaking in his boots.
deny your facts.
Our coffee man is.
Our coffee man is shaking his head.
I wonder
Wow.
if it comes from one type of source.
Oh,
I'm not sure. Or different. I'm not sure. But yeah,
I
tea
don't
comes from
think.
one type of plant.
Interesting.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I'm enlightened.
Same.
I am enlightened. That's.
Denzel says kind of hot.
Denzel, I think it would have to be a bit more than kind of hot though, cause.
I didn't hear
Oh.
anything.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's okay. You'll watch the episode over again and you'll
And
find out.
see.
You'll learn. Okay. Cool. So that was already such a learning experience, but after the break, I'm sure we're gonna learn more, many much more.
About the tea. About the
Much
tea.
more.
So okay, after the break, we are gonna get down to the tea with Cam.
Kamiya.
Boop, 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 boop. And we're back to the main body of this episode. We're going to talk about Cam's
Yo.
ventures that have popped up during the pandemic. But as Denzel said, today is Kamiya's birthday. Woo!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
To our
So-
lovely guests.
Yes, this
Aw,
is the
thanks,
first.
guys.
I think this is the first birthday we've celebrated on the mess we made. I
Yeah.
think someone
Oh,
can fact
cool.
check that, but this is the first.
Eventually.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
What a
Plan.
yeah! It wasn't planned at
Yeah,
all,
it's
but
not
Right.
but it's happening.
Oh,
So
it's like a mini celebration.
yeah. So for those of you, or for those of our listeners who don't know you, Cam, can you just explain sort of who you is, a brief. This is turned now into a job interview. And what you do, what are your aspirations in life?
Where do you
what-
see yourself
where do you
5
see
years
yourself
from
in
now?
5 years? Yeah, but yeah, what exactly are we here to talk about today?
Yeah.
Well,
What do you want from us?
No, you have,
Well.
you have to do an emphasis on what. What do you want
What?
from us?
yeah.
Yeah.
I want your presence.
Aw.
Real conversations from real people. Anyway. Hey,
That's the tea.
people. That's the tea. Well, I'm Cam. I'm Kamiya. You can call me Cam. I'm a self-proclaimed TEAta. So aside
I
from
like that.
Same.
I'm self-proclaimed, I'm not even an expert at tea.
TEAta.
Aside from being a tea enthusiast, I'm a PR practitioner, and that's my day job. And I host events too, which are now online, of course, but
Ooh.
not as much as pre-COVID.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, tea helps me cope with a lot of stuff. You guys know the meme wherein the dog is just sitting and drinking his
The-
Coke.
Oh yeah.
The burning
The-
house.
Fine.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
he's like,
Or-
everything is
What's that?
fine.
Everything is fine. This is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
So that's just me. 'Cause
Is
I
it tea? Is it tea? Is it coffee? Denzel, let's settle the debacle right now.
Oh no.
Is that tea?
What is the dog drinking?
What is the dog drinking?
Yeah,
Comment
what is
down
the
below.
But
Strong
yeah.
Plot twist, he's drinking fire, just saying. Or gas.
Or yeah, what if
Try
it's
it
like what if it's
out
something
it up.
totally different? It's like Coca-Cola
Yeah.
or something. I
No.
don't know. Ooh.
Wait, Kamiya mentioned that she's a host, and like Kamiya is our fourth host friend.
Yeah,
to,
that's true.
to be on the show.
That's true.
I mean, that's because only our host like
Yeah.
only the host friends agree to go on the
That's
show
true.
because everyone's too shy.
Everyone's shy except for our host.
Why do we
friends.
know so many hosts?
It's so funny. Well, the thing is, it doesn't stop from me. Like, you guys have a lot more host friends that you can invite, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
totally.
won't
Yeah.
end for you guys.
Yeah.
This is a PSA to our hosts friends. Please PM us so you can go
You
on
can
the
come
show.
on the show and we'll just become a hosting podcast.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's talk about your side hustle, so to speak.
Mm.
The reason why we're here today is Cam has a very special. Is it right if I call it a bespoke teacups business?
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
you could
that
call
is
it
that
that.
a proper way of explaining it? But yeah,
Yeah.
you guys should check it out. We'll of course link all the links in the description below. But Cam has these very very beautiful teacups that she procures and sells on Instagram. Um, I have first question. Why the name? And excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but why the name Tazabella?
Right. No, it's correct. Taco
Okay,
Bell.
okay.
Okay.
I actually just wanted to call it like something like Cups and Co, or like Cups Company or something like that.
Yeah.
Cup store. But I kind of wanted it to have some flair. So I heard it. So we all know that we call it the Taza, and then Taza. I think Italian is the Taza with the Z.
Uh-huh.
So that's just arte. And then Bella is, I just wanted it to sound right. So when I was actually gonna call it Taza Mia, like Miya.
Oh, like a
Mm.
wordplay on your name.
Yeah, but it's already taken, sadly, by a cafe.
Aw.
I know. So I thought maybe Bella could work because it's also a name, and Bella is, I think, beautiful. It's like beautiful cups or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's how I
Beautiful
came up with it,
Italian.
and it was really on a whim. Like
Mm.
I wanted to come up with a name immediately. Like it didn't take so much thinking because like the concept was already there. All I needed was a name, so I wanted to take it. So yeah, I'm not completely sold on it, but I guess it worked.
Mhm.
I guess.
Yeah. The name
Yeah.
fits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Taza Mia sounds like Tasmania. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. One of my friends also told me that.
shout outs from Denzel. It's a good name in all caps.
Yep.
Yay.
Yep.
Thanks for the
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It is
Okay,
a
I'm
good
sold.
name.
I'm sold on it. Just today.
So, what? What came first, the chicken or the? What came first, the love of the tea or the love of the cup? Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a valid question.
Did you not
think that's a
love
valid
cups
question.
before? Like,
Yeah.
ganito ako uminom ng dati. Siyasala ko sa kamay.
Yeah, Luigi, how? No, I think of
Shot
course
glass.
like yeah,
Yeah.
I do love it. Love fucking
Shot.
what? I do fucking love
Shot glass umiinom. Denzel says, I fucking love cups, dude. Thanks, Denzel.
I mean, without them, our drinks would be
What
kind of
cup?
The tea.
Yeah.
But the
Okay.
tea came first. The tea
Okay.
came first because, and initially I wanted to sell tea, but I work a day job, so I wouldn't know how to handle all those stuff. Like you have to store it, and it's food, so I have dogs in here, so it's not like totally sanitized. Like I mean, it's clean, but it's not sanitized. 'Cause I have dogs, and I wouldn't have storage, and I would need to like pack it myself. So that thing really worries me. So I thought to myself, okay, what's like another way I could sell this passion of mine? And I thought, oh, I've been into like drinking tea lately, and to drink tea you need like the experience. So to sell that experience, why not sell the thing you use when you're drinking tea, which are cups and saucers? So I Googled it. I actually found some stores that are doing that. So I'm like, oh, it's not such a bad idea. So yeah, I looked for suppliers and basically thought of the name and thought of the look, took some pictures, and launched it, and it was a success. However, because I launched it like near December, it was
Uh-huh.
Oh, perfect gift season.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, gifts. Oh,
yeah. And initially, like people weren't buying it because they wanted to drink from nice cups. Initially, they were buying it because they wanted to give it as a
As
gift.
mhm.
Because you know how like people would give like mugs to people when
Last
Yeah,
minute
last
exchange
yeah,
gift.
Yes, yeah.
yeah,
Bimpo. Bawal bimpo,
yeah.
bawal picture frame,
yeah,
bawal mug.
but I totally take because for well everyone can just go check the Instagram, but like you have it like packed in a very specific way, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Yeah.
like very put together, unlike someone who would exchange gift
Yeah,
like
like
a
some
plastic wrapped
random.
Starbucks mug lang. So yeah,
Yeah,
like there's more to it than just like buying a mug off the shelf and like wrapping it in
yeah.
wrapping paper and going
Yeah.
I hope you like it.
Merry Christmas. Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah, that's also one thing because that's what how I wanted to differentiate it because yeah, it's gift season and I wanted like people to receive it and feel good about receiving it. And since it's gift season, like I wanted to package it as a gift because a lot of stores are already like selling it as not gifts, like it's not packaged at all. Like you just get
Mhm.
it from Shopee or something like that. So, but I realized nga, like some people, customers who bought would say, oh, the packaging looks really good. And I really didn't think of that first before selling it. So parang, I just wanted it to be secure, because it's
Uh-huh.
fragile. So I
Yeah.
put like
Yeah.
the papers and then the bubble wrap and then some nice covering. So, it worked pala.
Yeah, it looks so aesthetic even if you
It
didn't
is
mean
very
to mean
aesthetic.
for it to be.
Mhm.
Just
I
Wow.
know, but I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad.
I have another question, but this time about tea. Um,
Hmm.
I know it's a very, especially for the British, it's a very contested thing. But
Hmm.
tea before milk, milk before tea.
Okay. I would say tea before milk
Mm-hmm.
because I think the steeping part, or sometimes, okay, for me, one is the steeping part. Second factor would be sometimes when I make tea, I'm not sure how I want to drink it. So
That's true.
sometimes I want to drink it without milk or sometimes with milk. So I decide after I steep it. And like the steeping part, like you can't steep. So let's say you're using like a tea bag or like a ball
Mm-hmm.
strainer. So you
Uh-huh.
can't steep without milk. And like when you steep tea, I time it. Like I set my timer depending on how strong I want it to be. And you don't want to oversteep it because it's gonna like stain your teeth too. So yeah, and it's gonna feel like a bit. I don't know. It leaves a certain texture on your mouth.
Mm.
So if you put milk, it won't steep properly. I think. So I would say it's tea before milk. But yeah, tea before milk. That's how I do it at least.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
cause just from the super random video that I watched, I think
Yeah.
the reason why they do milk, some people do milk before, is because they have the teapot where the tea leaves are in the strainer. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I don't know what it's called, but like
something like this, I guess.
like a
And then
filter.
yes,
the
yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the tea that you pour into your cup is already tea, as opposed to
right.
a tea
Already
that you would
steeped.
make, yeah, already steeped versus steeping in the cup. So, but yeah,
Right.
like I don't know, I didn't understand why it was such a big like how here, what? Okay, so Denzel is saying
That was questions.
Denzel first said that why not pour both at the same time?
hashtag
Hashtag
barbarian,
Hashtag
barbarian.
barbarian.
and
And
then
now
he
he's
says,
asking if
"Wait,
Kamiya
does
drinks
Kamiya drink
coffee
coffee?"
and why did you choose tea over
Tea
coffee?
over coffee.
Wait, I
Good
think okay.
question.
Wait, question one first. Does Kamiya drink coffee?
Yeah, do you drink coffee?
I do, but it's not Like since I started drinking tea, I wouldn't drink coffee on a daily basis anymore. Like unlike
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I do.
Gang. Wait,
Ma-
no, that sounded
Woo.
Denzel says not your cup of tea. Ha ha ha.
Haha.
Ha ha ha.
Good one,
It
Denzel.
appears you're not
Oh
your
my
cup of
gosh.
tea.
Denzel.
Denzel feels like an AI.
No, Denzel's like our Twitch chat or something.
So fun.
Yeah, he does. I'm so funny, Gago. Or
Nice. Thank you, Denzel.
part of the tea gang.
So why tea over coffee? What made you replace coffee with tea?
Well, I guess one, I think good coffee, there are a lot of good instant coffee that are good that are available, but I think good coffee is hard to make for me because I don't have the equipment or I don't have the basic knowledge. So and also I didn't want to be because I'm a very sleepy girl and it's so hard to be a sleepy girl in a busy world. So I don't want to be dependent on, like, I wanted to test myself and I wanted to see if I can live without coffee. So I wanted to look for an alternative, which is tea, which also has like caffeine. It also has caffeine, especially with matcha and black teas. So I wanted to get the caffeine, like a little bit of caffeine, but at the same time make it more good for me. Like I'm sure like coffee is good for you too, but if I would take coffee a day, it would be the instant coffee, so that's not good for me at all. So my better alternative would be tea, and I enjoy the process, like putting the leaves in, pouring the hot tea, and then like watching it being poured on my cup, and then the ASMR. So good, so good. And parang everything's chaotic right now in the world. But then when I start making tea, like I'm in this little world of mine. Like parang everything is fine. Like the meme, like everything is okay. This is fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just gives me it's just very therapeutic for me, I think. Well, Denzel's right. Like, why does tea smell so strong but taste like nothing? Some teas taste like water, honestly. But yeah.
So
Oh, you have your little tea ceremony, like your little
yeah, like
Ritual.
like right,
Yeah.
a bunch of like the Japanese
Uh-huh.
tea ceremonies are
With,
about
like,
the
the
ceremony
glory
and
thing.
Exactly.
like it's not just the drinking of the tea. It's like the prep and the meaning behind the prep and being mindful.
Yeah.
And it's
Shout
almost
out to
like
Samurai Jack.
yeah, it's almost like a form of
Yeah.
meditation, I guess.
Exactly. And they do it like I've watched some of that videos also. Like they do it to serve their guests. Like their guests would just sit there and wait for the tea to be served to them. And I think their main ceremony is matcha making. So they have all of the whisk and
Yeah.
the water has to be transferred from one container to another. So it's this whole process and it has to be followed like step by step. And yeah, it's really about the process, honestly, for me. And like drinking it, while I'm drinking it, like I make sure I'm not doing anything else. Like I'm just really focusing on myself. So that's really why it's also a good coping mechanism. And also, it's super cute because I make tea for my parents because I live with them right now. So every after lunch, I make tea for them. And since I have a bunch of different teas, they wouldn't know what, like, it's going to be a surprise once they taste their cup because I won't tell them what kind of tea I'm making for them. So it's kind of like a cute experience also, like watching them enjoying it. Parang, oh, I like this is my favorite, or oh, I don't like this taste at all. Parang it's that whole process that is really super, yeah, I know, it's cute as fuck. It's super cute. It makes me so soft, like, oh, this is nice.
Do you have like a specific favorite
Yeah,
type
that's
of
what I was
tea,
gonna ask too.
or is it just whatever your mood is? Like if you're sleepy, you drink this type of tea. If you're
Earl
feeling kind of
Grey.
down,
English
you drink this
breakfast.
kind of tea. Or is there like, or do you
Yo,
have like a tier, or do you have like a tier list
Tier list.
of
A
yeah.
tea?
tier list.
Fearless.
Tier
Fearless.
list.
Oh
Tier
my god.
list.
That is
So good.
that's
You're
smart.
so,
That's smart.
you're so good.
It's so good. But I do have a tier list.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
I always get excited when I talk about this because my favorite tea in the world is Genmaicha or Genmaicha. I'm not sure if it's Gen or Gen.
Ooh.
Mhm.
So it's a Japanese brown rice tea. So that's what I'm drinking right now.
Mhm.
I
Ooh.
usually drink it at night because I drink my black teas in the morning or in the afternoon, and then my light teas would be, or my herbal teas would be at night. So Genmaicha, or Janmaicha, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's a brown rice green tea. So it's a tisane and it's a tea at the same time because
Mhm.
it has green tea, which is a tea, and it has
Brown
roasted
rice.
popped brown rice. And it's my favorite because I love roasty, toasty tasting teas.
Mm.
And it literally tastes like popcorn, you guys. It
Yeah,
tastes
yeah, yeah.
like, yeah, it tastes like
I don't
popcorn.
have. I don't
It's
have it
so
with me.
good. And I always recommend everyone to try it because, especially non tea drinkers, because it's gonna change your life. So that's one. So my top teas would be the roasty toasty one. So that's um Genmaicha and then oolong tea. So oolong is black. No, oolong is in between black and green, so the oxidation is like balanced.
Mhm.
But it's also roast. It has a roasty taste, smoky taste to it. I think then black teas and then matcha, and then herbal teas. But the lower ones would be, I don't really like flowery teas,
Same.
jasmine, lavender.
Same.
Yeah.
When you drink it, like when the cup gets closer to your mouth, you would smell the
The
It's
fragrance.
so
flower.
overpowering.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
perfume.
It's like perfume, so that's
It's
what
like
I don't
perfume. It's
like.
like perfume. Yeah.
It smells
It's
like
like you're
perfume, and it tastes like perfume.
yeah.
It does. It does.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
like you're
Gets.
walking beside the lush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Exactly. Exactly.
It doesn't feel
Yeah.
like leaves anymore. It feels like flowers talaga. It's fine.
Yeah.
Interesting.
perfume department.
Yeah.
I
But
guess,
yeah,
gets,
I
gets.
I don't like that. And it's like people say the lavender tea would, but okay, there's an exception though. Chamomile teas are very mild, so chamomile teas are like on my green tea department, even if it's not tea. And hibiscus and what's the other one? Blue flower PT. So those are flowers, but they're not flowery at all. They
Mm.
kind of have a black
Yeah.
tea taste to it. And then hibiscus also has a very sour juice
Uh-huh.
feel to it. So that's hibiscus is something that you can like if you want to switch up your usual sugary iced teas, that's what you can do.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys should try this brown rice tea.
Mhm.
It's my favorite
Yeah,
in the world.
Denzel
Yeah.
has a question
Denzel
about
asking,
that.
where can you get some of that?
Where can you get it? Some of that good shit.
Yeah,
Genmaicha.
there are a lot of tea stores online. So I source from the tea source shop, and then there's this one Teas and Tisans. They get their teas from um Australia.
Hmm.
And I've partnered with this local tea
Ooh.
shop online, pure.ph, or is it just pure?
Pure.
Anyway, so they have Genmaicha too. So if you want to
Uh-huh.
support, local small biz, you can go ahead and
Let's
search
go.
PYUR. So she's also really nice, and she can recommend like
Oh,
what you like.
Payur.
Yeah. So if you like black, or if you want to substitute your coffee, she can like suggest what's good for you. So yeah, you can get it from a bunch of stuff, but I get it from Tea Source and Pure mostly.
Wow. Yeah. Like
Tasty.
I actually plus 1 point for Genmaicha because like I'm not an avid tea drinker, but
Mhm.
I do like tea more than coffee because I'm not really a coffee drinker. Sorry, Denzel.
Same.
I'm sorry,
Same.
Denzel.
Really?
But yeah, I'm not a
Same.
coffee drinker kasi like I don't use
I'm
it to
also
stay
team
awake.
tea.
I don't use it
I'm an
to
alcoholic.
Denzel's mad.
Yeah. I don't use it to stay awake. It's not part of my daily routine. I'll drink it
Uh-huh.
only if it's like there
It's
or
there.
someone offers it to me.
Yeah.
But tea,
Yeah.
I will actually go out of my way sometimes to find tea. And yeah, like plus one also for that because Cam's right. It does taste like you're like
Popcorn.
roasting popcorn in front of your face. Like legit.
Yeah.
It's cool.
super good.
The closest thing I've tasted that something like that was in a Korean mart, and it's like bottled corn tea.
Yes.
When I drink it, it tastes like corn.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually
yeah,
dig
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I actually dig it. I don't know why. I was so surprised. I actually dig corn
Corn
tea.
tea.
Yeah, when you drink it, it's just like, wow, is this Tommy?
Wait, wait, how is rice tea made? Or like it's considered pisan, right? Because it's not made of
Yeah.
the leaves. Like how is it made? And like since I don't have brown rice here at home, like can I just scoop out like the extra water from like yung rice
Oh
cooker?
no!
Oh my
Oh
god.
no!
Hello,
Okay.
pa ng totong.
Oh,
Then
no.
say hashtag chef.
Hashtag chef.
Like sasalubin ko yung
Leftover
ano,
rice?
Chef with an S.
yung
Yeah.
tubig bigas habang di pa tapos yung rice cooker.
Well, I haven't
Color.
tried, but I haven't tasting. It's not gonna taste the same because this one has brown. It's popped. It's
Oh
popped
yeah,
brown
it's
rice.
roasted.
It's roasted.
Mhm.
And it has green tea too. So it won't taste the same, but I actually haven't tried drinking the water.
And I think
Dinorado.
I think the mess we
Dinnerado.
made does not condone drinking your rice cooker water.
rice cooker water.
Yeah, please don't.
Uber.
Altruist.
Only that is
NFA rice.
that is Brian's own personal opinion.
Filipino version of Genmaicha.
I'll add the pill bugs in there.
Well, my
Extra.
mom, when my mom tasted again matcha, it reminded her of her childhood because she grew up in the province, and then she said, "Na, oh, this one parang we just do like my grandparents would just roast rice and make rice tea." So I'm guessing somewhere
Oh.
along that process, a tea is
Okay.
made. Or like somehow like maybe not in a rice cooker, maybe
Yeah.
maybe that would
So-
work. And I feel like people do that. I think.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
she got like ratatouille, like she.
Oh, like when flashback flashback.
Yeah.
mode.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna expose my parents real quick. Like all the tea we have here at home are either from airplanes or hotel. Like the packet. Like the Dilma ones or like TWG.
Or
Yeah.
Twinings.
Yeah, Twinings there. We
Oh,
bring
it's
it home.
Twinings?
Yeah, it's Twinings.
Like you pronounce
It's
it like
not
Twilight?
it's not
Yeah,
twinning,
yeah.
twinnings.
It's not
Not
twinning.
twinning.
'Cause I would say
No,
it's
no.
twinning.
It's
I thought it was like
Twining.
Twinings.
It's,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So there, I'm gonna expose you, parents.
I'm
Free
not gonna
tea.
shit on. I don't want to shit on. I don't want to shit on.
Commercialized
Commercial
ones.
tea.
Yeah, and tea bag teas because somehow it works.
Mhm.
Maybe you're just somehow skipping the process
Mm.
wherein you pour the water and steep it yourself, but it's still steeping with tea bags. And as long as you're trying tea and you're enjoying it, I think that's what matters.
Yeah.
Well, but I love this. I just had an observation. We were talking about this with who was it? Was it Denzel? When I think
Which
it was
one?
Denzel's solo episode where we were talking about Denzel. What do you think of like Starbucks coffees and
Yeah.
Nescafe,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
blended brewed
Mhm.
powder coffee?
Three in
And
one.
it's the
instant.
same exact answer na, yeah, you can enjoy a Starbucks or a Nescafe. Yeah, you can enjoy a Twinings or a TWG. And yeah, like that, what Denzel says, drink what you want to drink, brother.
Drink what you wanna
Yeah.
drink, brother.
But like
Uh-huh.
I love how there's an overlap here na the reason why coffee connoisseurs and tea connoisseurs do what they do isn't just because of the tea leaves and the coffee beans. It's also part of the
Or like-
experience and the hobby of it.
Or there's no extent of superiority.
Yeah, totes.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And the community
Yeah.
or what other stuff. It's an art. Yeah, exactly, Denzel. It's an art.
Community.
Tea.
Yeah.
Okay. We're starting
That's how we do.
Is that
That's
the
how
new
we do.
Is that the new Facebook group? The community? I'm sure that exists already though.
I'm
That-
sure.
that
I'm
probably
sure. Or like a
already
tea shop,
exists.
or like a
Yeah.
milk tea shop.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
a Facebook group
that's-
full of chismosas.
Yeah.
Also,
That's the
pwede,
tea.
pwede, pwede.
Like that's also what I love about chicken tea. It's so flexible. You can drink it however you want to drink it. You can drink it as is. You can put milk on it while it's hot. It can be your little hot choco drink, or you can actually make a cold brew out of it and make milk tea. Sometimes when I crave for milk tea, I no longer order online. Like I just eat my oolong and I add
Oh.
milk and I add brown sugar. And what I do to like copy that sugar syrup type of taste, I just melt brown sugar in a pan and then I put it on. You guys should try that too. Like make your own milk tea at home. And if you're a fan of pearls, make some. I think they have naman in packets, and then you can just make it at home. But I don't drink
Yeah.
it. So I think what I put was chia seeds, because when you soak chia seeds in water and you leave it for about a few hours, it kind of gets a bit bigger than its usual seed size. So it feels like a boba.
Yeah.
Type of-
Like
Yeah.
what's that? What's that? It's like a split off of milk tea, like the yogurt teas. The
Yes.
yogurt.
Oh no. Is this
What's that?
Is this Kumi?
Yeah, Kumi.
Is this Kumi?
Kumi.
Oh.
Like they have like a red rice yogurt tea as well. And that's the same idea that it's like soaked red rice instead of pearls. So you still do get the chewy texture, but it's not
what?
tapioca balls. It's like red rice.
It's rice?
Yeah, it's rice.
ulam?
It's like no, it's not. It's not the usual rice grain. I don't know what makes it different.
Rice
But
meal, rice body meal.
it's like it's like how like sticky rice. You don't use sticky rice for ulam, or like I mean like regular rice cooker rice isn't sticky rice usually. So it's a different variety of rice.
Yeah.
It's like
they use.
suman.
Yeah, it's like suman. Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
suman.
Kinda.
Okay, gets.
But yeah.
Will you judge me if I prepare my tea, if I put water in my mouth and then I put a tea bag in it and then I'd squeeze like honey and then lemon?
No.
I don't know, I've always wanted to try
Denzel's
that.
like kind of hot.
Wait, do you guys know Jacob Collier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the singer.
Yes,
So
the
Jacob
musician.
Collier's he sucks tea bags. Like
What?
he puts it in his mouth. Like while doing his thing, like he just puts it in his mouth and like treats it like candy.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that super strong?
Yeah, that's
I
kind of
mean,
that's gonna leave like a weird texture, but wow.
Not
Okay.
weird.
drink what you want to drink, brother.
I mean,
Yeah.
Psychopath.
I mean, Jacob Collier does
Denzel?
have 4 more Grammys than all of us combined. So I mean, he's doing something right. He's doing something right.
Probably, yeah.
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 I have another question. This time about the cups. Would you say the cups make a difference in?
Ooh.
I think overall, like, would it have a difference in the process? Would it have a difference in the tea tasting? Would it have a difference
Is
in
there
like
The experience
ceramic versus
overall.
porcelain
yeah? Is
versus
it
glass
is it
versus
as
plastic?
is it as what's the right word? I don't want to say temperamental, but is it as varied as like how there are so many different types of coffee cups? Like
Yeah.
is there an equivalent as well, or is tea much more forgiving?
I think experts would argue that it really makes a difference, but as someone who's just a consumer, like it wouldn't make a difference for me aesthetic wise. Okay, but material wise, I believe it does make a difference. So I've seen this video of I think it was from someone from China, and then they were trying to test how effective or how good a teapot was. So if it flows like smoothly without any parang spills, then that's a good teapot. And I think that has something to do with the material. Also, I think sometimes experts would use the fine china material or the material.
Porcelain.
yeah, they have this, I forgot what it's called, but they don't drink or they don't taste tea like how we would do it. Sometimes they have this cup or this cup made of porcelain, and then when they would put the tea leaves first and then pour water and then close it so it has a lid. And then before drinking it, they would smell the porcelain and smell the cup, and that's how they get the smell notes. And the smell notes would affect how it would taste. And sometimes when you keep the lid on for a longer period of time, that's the smell would change, and you would like find deeper note to it. Sometimes it's a little bit more sweeter or more bitter. So yeah, even when you drink from, let's say, glass versus a porcelain cup, it makes a difference with subtle, very very subtle notes that experts can pick on. So, and
Interesting.
yeah, you guys should search it up too. Like they have this tray, and what they do, the tray has butas on it, so they drain it on the tray, and then they pour it again, and then they smell it again, and see how it changes. And from there, they can already tell how the tea was processed and or how it was made.
What?
I know,
What?
boss level shit.
Wild.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's a lot of that's a lot of parang studying, learning, practicing
Oh,
when
yeah,
it comes
yeah,
to tea tasting. So really subtle, especially tea is super subtle when it comes to taste. Parang
Yeah.
there are things that you can't pick up. Even I tried joining a tea tasting class once, and I couldn't pick up on any notes they were telling me. So it was just like the simple taste for me. But yeah, super interesting. Everything matters.
Damn.
Denzel says it requires practice, familiarity.
Yeah, like coffee cupping. I think that's what
Uh,
they do for coffee.
oh,
Yeah.
for the listeners who do not know, Denzel is used to be or used to be. Denzel,
I think
did you
he
use
still is.
These
or he still is?
Once a barista, always a barista.
Oh, so there you go. Yeah,
those
Denzel was a
artisan
barista.
coffees.
It's like
You
Yeah.
can
you never forget how to ride a bike, right? You never forget how to latte art coffee. That's not true. That's not true.
you can find out more in the Denzel solo episode. Anyway.
Shameless plug.
Okay.
But I have a question. I have a
Okay. Go on.
question. So you've been running Taza Bella for 3 months.
A little
Around
over
3
three.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, someone just like.
Oh,
showed me
do you
something.
wanna shout?
Anyway.
Okay.
Okay, my girlfriend's here with me in my room.
1 million subs, girlfriend
Okay,
reveal.
anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so was there ever a customer experience that like changed like the way like it was very fulfilling for you? And oh,
Your teacups changed my life. Your teacups cured me of
or
cancer.
was there ever like your teacup sucked? Tazabella's garbage.
Negative reviews, yeah.
Or
I won't
Yeah.
buy from Taza Bell ever again.
Well, that's actually a really scary thing because my products are fragile. So one fear that I have is that when it gets to the customer, like broken,
Broken.
and that's something that, yeah, it's hard to get back from. But thankfully, I haven't experienced that yet. But good experiences, yeah. So one of my first few customers was preparing for a gift for a doctor and for someone special to her. And then since I was just starting and didn't have much customers yet, and she was like, "Can you help me with organizing or personalizing this gift bag?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'm happy to help." And then I had like spare teapots, and then she was like, "Okay, yeah, I can choose one, ganyan." And then she found it really helpful that I was so cooperative with what she wanted. And then she wanted to add coffee and some other stuff to the box. And I'm like, sure, you can just send it over and I'll put it in. I'll wrap it in for you. And I we put a little note, and then yeah, she was her feedback was it really shows how passionate you are with what you do, and I'm like,
Aw.
oh. And aside from the cup, aside from the whole packaging thing, it's that thing that matters to me. Like when someone would receive the gift, I want them to feel really special about it, and whenever they see
Mhm.
the cup, it would remind them of the person and the special deed that was done for them. That's one. The second one would be, of course, some people would repeat orders. The third one would be, so I have this big ass glass cup. I don't have it here. So it's a big glass breakfast mug. It's not a cup anymore, actually. So when you make matcha, you would usually mix it or whisk it on a cup that big. There's the whisking process. And then one customer told me that when she was drinking matcha, she didn't have to use a separate container or a bowl for it anymore. She just whisked it straight from the mug. And that's super fun because of course, but it's not the traditional process, but it makes things easier for and it's so creative that I made an IG video about I made an IG video of me making the matcha straight from the glass mug. So that was super cool. Like at least I know like my customers and I have the same wavelengths. And we can help each other and be creative with each other, and explore new things with each other. That was really cool.
Wait, is Taza Bella limited to the cups posted on the IG page or like on the Facebook page? Or like can they message you like I want this kind of set, like can you look for this for me? Or like do you accept special requests?
Like I want this to be neon green with a with like a Gundam coming out of the side. Yeah, RGB lights. It's like lights and I guess Brian's question.
Customization. Or like
I mean not really customization, but like if they want you to look for like Chinese themed, like do you know any Chinese themed sets or like will you look for this for me? It's kind of like that.
Well, it's not in the it's not listed or it's not something that I would promote or I promote, but definitely if someone would do that, I would be really glad to help. Like if someone wants if someone wants a thrifted or a Japanese a legit Japanese tea set, I would find one for them. That would be cool though if they wanted customized. That's super cool. But sometimes I change my collection depending on the supply or depending on what's hit. Sometimes the trend, because some cups are trendy right now, so I change it based on that or based on availability. But I just have the select OG cups on my IG. But I would love to help people if they want something really out of the box or unique. So before that, do you guys know that a lot of people collect original cup sets from UK? Do you guys know the Royal Albert ones would cost the set? I think some of our moms or titas would have a cabinet filled with cup sets.
My Lola has, exactly.
Dude, the Royal Albert one would cost like 5K, legit ones, 5K above, one small cup and saucer set. And a lot of women are super passionate about that. And they buy like 13 sets or 30 or 60 sets and just display it on their cabinet.
For display.
Yeah. My Lola's like that. Like even the little spoons also. But all of this, the cups and the spoons, that's her thing.
Yeah.
Super. I'm just like, okay.
And it's vintage.
Yeah.
It's somewhere vintage. So I was able to bag these vintage cups. They're called I forgot their brand, but it's really pretty and it came from the 1960s or something. So those are the things that a lot of people are interested in, and I can't enter yet because it's so expensive. Expensive. And if like pag lumindol sa
Ooh.
Oh,
Him
true,
Oh
dead.
true.
no!
Oh no.
Very.
Him
Oh
dead.
no!
Gone.
You have to put insurance on them or something.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oof.
Exactly.
Denzel has a
Yeah,
question.
Denzel
Like
has a follow up
Denzel was
question.
asking, like,
Denzel has a
how
question.
how do you come up with the names? Or like, do
Like
you
For
come
your
up with the names?
collections.
Because you've mentioned like this Royal Albert thing, and I'm pretty sure you did not come up with that.
no, that's like the brand, the original brand, from the UK, like
Oh
those
yeah,
who
I heard,
have been.
yeah.
yeah. Denzel,
Oh,
we get your
yeah,
question. Like so in your IG, your
For
product
your
has names.
collection.
Like, did you come up
yeah.
with that? Were you the one who came up
Well,
with the names?
somehow, yeah, and I wanted to make the name labeling part easier. So I wanted to think of, let's say, example, yung Maginhawa Street, like mabait, ganyan. Parang
Mhm.
they can use a lot of words for their street. I chose countries, no, cities that would match the look of the cup. So the
Ooh.
glass breakfast mug is called Seoul. It's very minimalist. So there's this Tokyo minimalist also, and then the Marrakesh one was very had a lot of very Marrakesh-ish patterns. So
Okay.
yeah, so I just look at it and I would think, okay, what city
Yeah.
can I associate this cup with, and
Yeah.
that makes it easier for me. There's like Dublin, there's this, yeah, a bunch of other names. Well, what else? Casablanca. So I match it to the city, so I won't run out of of names too if I
Gets.
ever increase my stocks. So yeah, it's just the cities that I think of mostly.
Yeah. Like what it feels like.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
it feels like.
Good.
Yeah.
And at least, you picked cities and not like countries because there are so many more options.
Yeah.
Like you
Exactly,
have so many
exactly.
more
Yeah.
so many more cities to choose from.
Exactly. It makes it easier,
Yeah.
honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how a lot of products now like are named after names of girls, of people they know.
Yeah, that's
So
true. That's true.
yeah,
Oo nga,
people
no?
might think na about favoritism or
Yeah.
why did you pick
No.
this name for this cup? Like I don't like this
Yeah.
cup. So I
Yeah.
chose sige,
Yeah.
city na lang para
Hmm.
no one's gonna get offended anyway.
Okay.
Para pag may na-offend ka, like, buong city yung
Yeah, that's just the whole.
Yeah.
Hindi lang isang
Oh my
tao.
god.
We're not a city. We're a municipality.
We don't look like that cup at all.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so
Wow.
much for sharing all
Thank
these
you.
amazing learnings with us. Cause legit, I think I don't know about you guys, but I had just like surface level knowledge, and I feel like I learned a bunch of stuff today.
Same.
Shit.
I
But
didn't think, talking about tea would be this interesting.
yeah, and I mean, I
Yeah.
think that's the fun thing about our show is that
Interesting.
since our guests know more about the thing than us, we end up learning a bunch of cool stuff. And I hope our audiences do too. But after the break, we have a modified dumb debates. Cam has asked us for a very specific way of doing this, but you'll see, because we have to talk about how we're gonna do this also after the break. We'll be back.
Yeah.
After the break. See you guys.
And welcome everyone back. welcome back. Welcome. Oh god. I'm keeping this in. Let's keep this in. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Cam has as I said before the break, Cam has a very special
Prompt.
we've modified the
Our
dumb
version,
debates
yeah.
prompt where all of us will be giving our answers because she has a would you rather either or question rather than what we usually do where we take sides and argue two different points. And Cam hasn't told us what the prompt is. We don't know what it is, and
No one knows.
we're also not gonna give each other thinking time. We're just gonna say our answers right away. So without further ado, please, Cam, let us know what are we going to be talking about today.
Okay, so first one's gonna be super like basic. Would you rather have the power of fire or the power of ice?
Oh,
I would
Okay.
I would like like
okay.
ice so I can make more I can heal the Arctic Ocean or the Antarctica and
Mhm.
put more ice in.
Ah, like restore.
Yeah.
Restore it.
Yeah. Oh no.
I have my
I would.
answer. Okay, go, Brian.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Do we go at the same time? No, I'm just kidding. I was supposed to pick fire, like right off the
Ooh.
bat, pick fire because like if everyone were to pick like, would you rather have the power of fire and ice, and like there was a war, fire would win over ice.
Oh.
Ooh, that's
So
a good one.
there. What
Uh,
about you, Weege?
I was gonna say, like taking from Avatar, not blue people as an airbender. I'd pick ice because what was the episode where the firebending master was like, I'm not gonna teach you firebending because fire only destroys. So like
Mm,
Yeah, I think I
yeah,
remember that.
yeah. So like I'd pick ice because I mean I agree
Because
with him.
fire only destroys.
Fire's kind of hard to fire would be kind of hard to control, but ice I could
Yeah.
just frozone it. I pick ice.
Where's
right,
my
Frozone.
super
Kit.
money? I'll go kid.
I am picking fire.
Ooh.
We're two split. Okay.
Because fire is light. Fire is warmth. Fire is color. You know, it gets you through, thermodynamics and shit.
Okay.
Is Kit still talking about fire?
I don't know. Denzel?
Denzel,
how
what
about
what,
you?
what about
Fire
you?
or ice?
Coming from the International Space Station, Ice Boy.
Ice
Nice.
Boy.
Any particular
Brief
reason?
explanation.
Oh, because it's too
Oh,
goddamn
yeah.
hot here.
It's
That
goddamn
is
too
true.
hot here. Okay.
Yeah, that is
I would
true.
be
That's true.
Okay.
Fair point.
Okay, next. It's
Okay.
gonna be super weird. The power to be super quick, but you're a cockroach, or super slow, but you're a deer.
Cockroach baby.
Okay, why
Same.
Kit? Why Kit? Okay,
Go,
why?
go,
Why
go. Go, kid.
I don't know. Cockroaches are so cool.
Kit? Oh, what? What?
They're so,
Well, you can fly too if you're a cockroach.
they're so resilient.
Resilient.
Yeah, you cut off my head, but I'm still good.
That's
After
true.
the nuclear winter of
That's
war, I'm still gonna
Mhm.
live, and then I'm gonna be super fast.
Same. I'll take cockroach side because like you're virtually unkillable if you're super fast as a cockroach. Because like normal
eat
speed
anything.
cockroaches are like hard to kill. So like what
Mm.
if you're like super fast cockroach, and like if you're a slow deer, like you're just gonna get killed like day one.
True. True,
Why Denzel also says I'm also a cockroach boy.
Because
Because
is this a long explanation?
deers
Deers just do be there for aesthetic.
purposes. I get that. I get that.
Very, very majestic casual.
Yeah, indeed.
True.
But you know what? I'm gonna pick deer.
Ooh,
Whoa.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick deer
Oh,
for
deer.
that express purpose that I just want to chill and be a deer and just eat grass and just be
Yeah.
majestic and just.
I can eat garbage for free.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, do deer pay for their food?
That's true. Deer don't pay for their food.
Well, yeah, I would be a cockroach too. Parang,
Ooh,
you
force to
guys are
one.
right. Like, you guys are right. You're basically unkillable and
Yeah.
immortal if you're a fast cockroach. And I don't want to manifest it because and that will be so hard because you're all about sleep. But yeah.
Yeah.
Reincarnated
Yeah.
as a cockroach.
Okay.
Okay.
The power to sleep immediately or wake up immediately.
I already know this one. I already know.
I already have both.
Oh, what? Really?
I can
That is
do
good
both.
for you.
What?
It's
What?
honestly scary.
I only
Yeah.
have one of those.
So like you fall asleep right away and you wake up like the moment your alarm goes off?
Sometimes it doesn't, but like when someone calls me, I just wake up.
Whoa.
Crazy.
You
How
know,
about you?
if I slept for like 1 hour, of course I'm not gonna wake up to like one alarm. But
Yeah.
What do I pick?
Okay,
I think
I
mine would be
yeah.
waking
Oh.
up,
Okay.
just because mornings are super like powerful. I think if you're a morning person, like I feel like you're on a different level.
Mhm.
I would say waking
Denzel says,
This
if
is
I
a
wake up
follow
right
up.
away,
there's a
will I
follow
not
up
feel dead?
question.
Yeah, so for our resident sleepy boy, Denzel, I think
If he wakes
Denzel
up
has the
right away,
power to
will
fall
I not
asleep
feel
right away and the power to sleep through the apocalypse
a
as
lot?
well.
up. Wow.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, you won't feel dead. So
Yeah, you won't
parang
feel dead.
you're
Like
super awake.
yeah, when you wake up, like all your senses are there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Denzel can also
he
do
can also
both.
do both. Oh, sorry, he picks wake up at will because he wants to wake up and not feel dead. Cool.
Huh. Okay. I I pick sleep 100%, 100 million billion% sleep because I am I have super bad falling asleep problems. Like it takes me such a long time to fall asleep.
Mm.
Same.
So I wish I had that cuz I'm like you're at it's 3 a.m. and you're scrolling
Uh-huh.
through Instagram and
Yeah.
you've already gone through all the stories now and you've
Yeah.
already gone through all the
Oh.
posts and you're just like I wish
And
I
you're
could
like,
sleep.
surprise! It's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take sleep. I take sleep.
Oh,
Yeah, I
even though
think
I have the same problem as Reach, I'd take
Mm.
I
waking
think
up right away. Yeah,
I
it
don't
is
know
a
because like
gift.
having experiencing both, I feel like it's worse uh trying to fall asleep than trying to wake up. Like
Yeah.
outweighing it, like the feeling of
Yeah,
trying to fall asleep and not falling asleep is way
Hmm.
Yeah, and it
much
takes
more
more time.
painful.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
It could take hours before you could fall asleep, and it could like
Uh,
take an hour or 30 minutes for you to like fully wake up.
Yeah,
yeah.
and
And also, if you
waking up.
wanna, I'll go.
Sorry, waking
Go,
up.
go,
You
go.
just need someone. You just need your parents to call you by your first name.
That's
Your full
true.
Your
name. And it's
whole
just
name
Yeah.
with your middle name.
And also, if you were trying to fall asleep, like you're in a state of rest, as opposed like if you're trying to awaken your senses, you're like in a state of
Yeah.
adrenaline. So I think that's more urgent.
Yeah.
So there.
Cool.
Hmm.
Cool.
Do you have
Okay.
more? How many?
I
How many
have
more do you have?
Okay.
how many
Let's go.
how many more we can take? That's the question. But let me know if we're going over time. But
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Let's
take-
do it. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Yeah,
Let's
let's just
do it.
go. Let's just go.
okay,
Yeah.
let's go. The power to be whatever you want to be or wherever you want to be.
Oh shucks.
if I want to be at peace, will I get it?
Oh.
Well,
You,
that's
where
whatever
I'm
you want to
going.
be.
Yeah, that's what you
Aw.
want.
Yeah, you're a peaceful person.
So Kit wants.
Wait, isn't that like? Is it that also possible in like whatever you want to be? Like I want to be a
I
peaceful
want to be
person.
at peace. I want to be a peaceful person.
I think I'm
I
gonna
think-
pick. Okay, go, bro. Actually, I don't know yet.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just picking
That's
up
a
a whim.
That's a which
Denzel-
one?
Oh, that's
Denzel
a
picked
pick.
wherever.
Like,
Wherever.
all caps,
Wherever.
wherever.
Why? Why is
Wherever I
that?
want to be.
So
Why?
so that he's at home na
Are you
right
clean
now.
bandit?
Oh, because
Aw.
I already like who I am.
Oh,
Oh,
Ah.
hashtag bitch.
Wait, you
Denzel
are
wants
a
to be at
you are a
home.
bitch, or is that like a bitch?
Oh, he also
Oh.
wants to go to Japan at will. Fair point.
That's very true. I think I know my answer. I'm gonna pick what? Because I want to be a billionaire, so I can be wherever I want to be.
damn.
Bam!
You want to be a
That's,
billionaire?
I have the same answer.
Oh!
I'm not sure how the rules work.
I don't know, but like, I mean,
Yeah.
That's okay.
I think where,
Okay.
like, of course, my travel time would be slower because I have to take like a plane or whatever. But then it could just be like
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah,
Right.
but he has no cash.
Yeah, but he has no cash.
Take
I-
that.
I have-
Take that, bro.
I have $1 billion.
That's so true. Like you end up in Japan, but you don't have any yen.
Yeah, you don't have any.
You don't have any money to spend. That would be sad.
Denzel say, I go to big bank, take all money, then dip.
It's like
Oh,
going to Subic and not bring your SD card,
Oh,
so
so-
you can take,
so
can't take
Denzel-
any photos.
Denzel's
Can't
pulling
take any
up.
photos.
What's the movie? What's that movie where Hayden Christensen? Jumper. Yeah.
Jumper?
Yeah, totally. If you can go wherever you want to be, you can go to a bank and then just basically teleport
Oh,
back home with
but
all
that's
the money.
stealing.
Yeah, that's illegal.
That's stealing.
Don't do that.
We don't condone
don't
stealing
condone
on the
that.
show.
Yeah.
We don't.
I don't even remember what happened to Hayden Christensen at the end of Looper.
He got
They
zapped.
they won't know. Okay.
Okay.
More.
More. The power to have more money or more time.
Oh no! It's
Money.
hard.
I think I.
Money.
Oh wow.
Money.
More time to make money, but if you have more time to be in a job where
More time to make
anywhere.
more money.
You're still working like the same. You're still
Yeah.
I'm a more
Huh.
money guy.
I
I
Someone
think I'm a
once
more
told
money
me-
guy as well. Oh,
someone
Denzel
once
is also a
told
more
me,
money guy. Yeah.
We here for a good time, not a long time.
Ah, yeah.
So true.
Yeah. I'm here for a good time, not a
Okay.
long time.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with time. I want more time.
Ah.
Cause like no, you know, this is such a super random thing. Cause I was thinking about this also because like my office mates have this. It's like this personnel tracker that we have. It's like a Google sheet lang where you answer like parang favorite movie, favorite music, musician, and there are some questions like this also. And one of the questions was immortality or unlimited money, and everyone picked unlimited money except me. And my same reasoning here is there's so much stuff I want to do. Like I understand people's points now. Oh, immortality would get boring after a while. Like after a million years, you probably would have done everything. But like, really, like there are how many countries and how many planets and how many galaxies. I think there's
yes,
enough
yes.
time to spend doing eternity. So I'd be pretty G for more time.
Ah.
You're gonna No
Interesting.
Man's Sky it.
Yeah, totally. just like explore and do everything I want to do.
Pull off an Interstellar. Murph!
More.
Yeah, and you'd be able to like witness different like phases of the world. Like you'd be witnessing parang the time when we would transfer to another planet maybe.
Totally.
That's so, and everyone's gonna like take care of you because you're the immortal man. Like they know you, Luigi, as the
Exactly.
one who doesn't die.
Exactly.
Dude,
Cam,
that's
what's
so-
your answer?
Mine's more money.
Okay, so everyone just wants money. Everyone just wants money.
I just want more money. Like I wouldn't have to do any of these working stuff if I had more money.
Yup. And like, hence we have more time.
Yeah, or like I can preserve myself if I
Ooh.
have it. Create like this preservation thing that makes me immortal, or like this medicine that makes me immortal.
Okay.
Next, okay. Oh, here's a good one: the power to not get drunk, or the power to not get lazy.
Oh, I know for sure. Lazy
Oh,
for
I-
sure.
I pick lazy for
Yeah.
sure.
I'd go for
Because I am a
lazy.
huge procrastinator.
Uh-huh.
Same.
I'm a
Plus I don't
big
drink.
procrastinator.
I drink for a bad time, not a good time.
That's true. Kit, yeah.
Oh, not get lazy. Me too. I mean, I think
Oh,
if you never get lazy, like you could be really successful.
Mhm.
That's true.
What will not
What is happening? Okay, go.
Oh, then you like getting drunk. Mm.
Girlfriend
Okay.
real 1 million subs?
You don't know the real one. That was interesting.
Okay.
Dog reveal at 1 million subs.
There. Okay, one more.
Okay.
There's a few more actually.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
go.
The power to get rid of traffic, or the power to get rid of back pains.
Back pains.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
I'd pick traffic.
I thought you
pick
had me at traffic, but wait a minute.
No, I'd pick traffic.
My back pains have been here since I was 8.
See, Denzel also
And it
picks traffic.
doesn't bother you anymore.
If it won't bother me anymore, I'd love that.
Actually, yeah, fine. I'm gonna change mine to traffic because my back pain is my fault because I have bad posture.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Like if I just were to like be mindful of my posture, my back pain would go away.
Yeah.
So I pick
Yeah.
traffic. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
would pick traffic too because that's like one main problem. I think that's one problem that we cannot take control of. So if you
Yeah.
have control of traffic, that's like super. And like people would wanna ride with you because there wouldn't be any traffic if they ride with you. That would be super. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Denzel says he wants to remove traffic. He can live with back pains. Traffic can suck my Denzel. Society would be hella hot if traffic wasn't a thing.
That's true. That's true. Very true.
True.
Very
But
true,
but
Bob.
everyone had back pains instead.
Yeah, dude. Like imagine a world without traffic.
Traffic.
But
Yeah.
everyone
Traffic
has
causes
chronic back
Everyone
Yeah.
just has chronic back pain. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Traffic
Hassle.
causes back pain.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back pain doesn't cause traffic?
Traffic.
Question mark?
Question
Question mark? Okay.
Somewhere out there, a guy with back pain is causing traffic.
Yeah, it's causing traffic.
Who knows? Maybe.
Who knows? Anyway, okay. Jump super high or run super fast?
Run super fast.
Run super fast.
Run
super
Run
fast.
super fast.
I don't see the need to jump super high.
I think I would jump super high so I can be like a good dunker.
Oh.
Valid point. Valid point.
That would
Kamiya
make
for-
me famous.
For the
Like,
NBAs.
yeah.
Denzel
Whoa.
rescinds his answer.
Hey!
Jumping super high makes you look like a
Denzel's-
nerd.
Yeah, jumping super high makes you look like a nerd. Wait,
Wait,
joke no.
joke no.
Kamiya is not a nerd. Okay, so what's your choice? Oh, run super
Oh, it's
fast.
Denzel would
here.
pick
Like,
run
yeah,
super
Denzel
fast
pick
also.
run super fast.
Yeah, because he can be like the fastest. And he can like run around the country or the world. And that would be like in an hour or something. Or you can be like a ninja.
I'd run through traffic.
Yeah. With a
But still
back
have
With chronic back pain.
With back pain. Kamiya would jump through traffic.
Yeah, I would jump through traffic.
Okay.
Or like I wanted to see if there's traffic in the other street, so I would just jump.
Okay.
Okay. What else? Oh, the power to turn back time or the power to fast forward time?
Oh no.
I think I've watched enough animes think that to assume that turning back time makes everything worse.
Worse. That's
yeah.
true. That's
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
But fast forward time, you would get old quickly.
Mhm.
Or you can just fast forward to post COVID. And see what-
Ooh.
Ooh.
Interesting. I didn't think of that. But yeah, I'd pick fast forward.
yeah, same.
I don't think I'd want to change
Hmm.
anything from the past. I mean, society isn't like in a good place right now, but I don't know. It's still bearable for what it is.
But would you guys turn back time and to that
I,
time when COVID happened and just let everyone know that it's happening? Like, would you do that and
Like
alert?
warn every, or
Uh,
like stop the
Ruin
person
your
that
name.
stop the person that ate the bat. Like no, don't eat the bat.
Like what happened with your name? Like she turned back time and then she tried to warn
Uh-huh.
everyone. Was that your name? Yeah.
yeah,
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 it
yeah.
was your
Tama.
name.
Yeah, right?
yeah.
She warned everyone that something was gonna happen and they got saved. So that's one good thing that happened from turning back time.
But that's like a town and not the entire
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Entire world.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
who
you
would
have to,
believe
like-
you?
You have to speak Mandarin pa to the guy. Don't eat the bat. Don't eat the bat. Like what's
He ate the bat.
But I would actually go back. Denzel pick forward. I would go back because
I
I
don't want
watched About Time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you watch that movie, it's on
Uh-huh.
Netflix. Really good movie, and he found a way to live with going back time, and I can't say it because it's gonna spoil.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Mhm.
if you those who watched it, like it's what he calls how to live the perfect day. Yeah.
Mm.
So like I want to do what he does. Just I can't say it.
Yeah. Without spoiling the movie.
Uh,
Yeah. Just go watch it. Go
Yeah.
watch About Time.
Yeah, just go watch it. Watch About Time. Recommended.
It's a very good movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one last one. Wow, we
Okay.
actually
Okay.
like all of it.
That's how we
Okay.
do.
Okay.
The last one is the power to make really good food or to
Ooh.
super clean everything.
Oh, I know.
Ooh.
I know for sure.
Really
Oh.
good cook
I know
or
for sure.
really good cleaner.
Food.
I'm going food right away.
Food. Straight up.
I'm
Yeah.
torn.
I'm going food.
Like imagine all the chores you can finish if you're a super good cleaner.
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
like
still
my
I'm still
mess.
going food. I'm still going food.
I can live with my mess.
Yeah.
Oh, then just going for the food also.
That's also-
I think I'm going with cleaner
Ooh.
because I already know how to make good food. Oh! Let's go. Hashtag husband material. The joke.
Yeah.
Cooking with Brian.
Question mark?
Next Tom Wom
Hey,
episode.
that could be your next episode. Like,
No, I'm just kidding.
well, I would
Yeah.
pick cook too because I already
Ah.
know how to. I love cleaning and I clean very
Same.
well. So
Same.
I could just learn how to cook. And Gordon Ramsay would be very proud of you. Like imagine him. Like I saw a video of him like finishing a plate, the one contestant. Like he was literally licking the plate and that's like a super
Yeah, yeah, I saw that video.
dude, that's a super big
Like,
flex.
All the other judges are commenting on the dish, and he was like
Yeah.
eating.
And
Yeah.
licking the food off the plate. Like dude, Gordon would do
Yeah,
that.
I saw that clip.
That's a big flex. I think that's all. Wait, let me check if we got through all of those. Yeah, we got through all of those.
Wow.
That
Oh,
was 10.
cool.
Those are 10.
Oh, that was.
Wow.
We have. Well, I think we have. This is officially can be a runner for like a third segment if we don't want to
Yeah.
play dumb
Yes.
debates or impromptu
Superpowers.
hypers. Yeah, would you rather
Yeah.
type deal?
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
super fun too. Like you can just think of superpowers like off the bat during the show.
Kind of like a lightning
Weird
round.
ones.
Yeah, lightning
Yeah,
round
and like
thing.
the super weird ones, like be a cockroach or a deer or whatever.
Ah, okay.
That was
So, ladies and gentlemen, would everyone like to share with the class what did we learn this episode? What did we learn? If anyone wants to start. Okay.
I have learnings. I mean, I learned that tea comes from only one plant and not different
Same.
plants. Like
Same.
what? There are no black plants and green plants and other
Matcha.
plants.
Wait, no, I don't know.
Matcha plants.
What else? I learned that Lady Gaga makes the prices of teacup go high, and according to Denzel, what did he say? What
What
those
that mouth do?
what the
What
mouth
that
do?
mouth do?
Yeah.
What that mouth
What
do?
that
Oh,
mouth
yeah.
do? Yeah.
That's what I learned.
Kit, what did you learn?
Same thing.
Okay.
The plant that really just messed
Yeah.
me up. You know?
Yeah, same. Like,
Like, whoa,
what?
whoa.
Changed my life.
That's all. Did you?
My
What
life
did
has
you
not
learn?
changed.
Let's just wait for it. So, okay. Well, while he
I learned
Aw.
Cam's favorite tea.
You guys should do
Is
this,
that
right?
period?
NFA rice.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Denzel. And
What you eat?
Cam, did you learn anything about yourself today? About,
A lot.
I need more time to think.
Stall.
Well, I think the superpower questions, I haven't really answered them prior, so that was like enlightening for me to like picking
Like,
these stuff.
TV.
And I learned that we can live in a world with back pains and just
Only if we traded away traffic. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And I think
Weeds.
my learning is gonna be. It's not always about. No, okay. I'm not gonna do what I usually do.
No,
I'm not gonna do
do
what I.
it,
No,
do
I'm
it,
not.
do it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
change it this time. It's not always
Okay.
about the end goal of drinking your tea or your coffee. Sometimes it's about being mindful about how you make it. How you
The
How you
whole
get there.
experience.
how you get there. About how you make your mess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
Cam, this Zoom frame, that Zoom frame, this Zoom frame. This is your time to shout out anyone,
Or
friends, your
Spill your tea.
your blogs,
Spill-
your vlogs, your anything and everything that you want to shout out right
Your
now.
host events.
Yeah,
page,
go for it. Everything. Just let it all
Oh
out.
right,
Yeah.
right.
The tea
About it.
business.
Yeah.
Teacups.
Well, yeah, go follow that page. I post about teas and I post like ASMR videos of me making tea sometimes. So it's really
That's
satisfying to watch, or like just watch my teacups like paired with teas and desserts and whatnot. Also follow my event host Kamiya page. Just for support. I don't have a lot of gigs right now, but it really helps if you know anyone who needs a host. Also, shout out to my friends. Shout out to everyone who's drinking tea right now, who's enjoying tea, who's making tea. Shout out to the ancestors who invented it.
gang.
Who
Who
gave us
invented
tea?
tea?
Shout out to the guy who was sitting
Don't
on a
say tea
tree
gang, fam.
Yeah.
or sitting under a tree with a
Yes.
plant.
Mr.
Yeah.
Chinese Emperor.
Yeah.
Tea
yeah.
gang.
Tea
Shout out
gang.
to my
Gang.
gang,
Well,
gang. Shout out to my boyfriend, to my parents.
Aww.
Ah.
Let's go.
we
Let's
hope you
go.
enjoy Cam's tea when she makes it for you.
Aww.
And Taza.
Ah.
That too. Oh yeah.
Wow.
I said that already.
Okay. Thank you
Okay.
so much
So
for all of
it's
these
no
amazing
okay. Just to make
things.
it clear, it is at TEA.
Well, I mean, we shall link it in the description.
But what about the audio listeners?
TAZABELLA
Wala kasi yung mga audio listeners.
MNL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tazabella.mnl.
Okay.
Okay, Kit, take us away. It's been a while.
So, it's been a while. Final question for tonight. What that mouth do?
Cut it there.
Oh my god.
March 22. Happy birthday, Cam.
Hi, birthday!
Happy birthday, Cam.
Happy birthday!
Woo! We'll see everyone in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
This is fun.
Bye bye everybody.
Bye everyone. Thank you.